Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it taken off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Caught offside that time. Serginho, pass somewhat off target.
It's an honour, Peter, to be in the presence of Roberto Baggio.
Well, there have been a few pretenders down the years, but surely he is still the true prince of Italian football.
Without a doubt, something about him just inspires confidence. He plays with a different brand of passion, a mindset all of his own.
There's the shot! This time, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Lukaku certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cataldi. Milan looking to pass their way through. Cataldi. Cataldi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lorenzo Insigne takes a shot! Goal! Inter! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Serginho is in a really good position out wide. And he's heaved it away. And it's Walker. Now there's a Thuram! Darun gets it away. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice bit of trickery. Barella makes the interception. Now it's Conceição. Lukaku spread it left. Roberto Baggio. And it's Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's looking wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is a... And he shoots! Yes! AC Milan are all square. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cataldi. Good ball, good time to finish! Another save. That's a sharp pass. And he's chosen to go back, and here's Baggio. Cataldi. Picked out brilliantly. De Roon. And it's Lukaku. Barella. Barella purring through the gears. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a shade optimistic. Looking for options for movement. Serginho, and he plays one through. Aviati deals with that nice and simple. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Kyle Walker. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Inter Milan finding their passes. Walker takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Di Lorenzo. Serginho gets a foot in here, and he's intervened well there. Ribery. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot! Serginho. Lorenzo Insigne. Ribery. Now it's Thuram. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery, neatly clipped into space. Acerbi can get it clear. Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Serginho driving on and making good progress. Lorenzo Insigne. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Now it's Dybala. And it's Barella. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And this is Dybala. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Some really good ball movement. Thuram. Bastoni. Serginho. That ball looks a good one. Tomori. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Lorenzo Insigne. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Barella receives it in a good position here. Oh, good Barella! Terrific save by Abbiati. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Abbiati trying to keep this in. And this is Dybala.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Lorenzo Insigne has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's a poor one. Serginho. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a real chance missed. And it's Serginho. Lorenzo Insigne. It's Insigne! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it?
I thought
he's having a hit! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Referee's given a throw.
Attenzione, un cambio.
He's got away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Spread neatly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Inter Milan have a free kick. Now it's Insigne. That is a great pick out. And he's got the beating. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And the ball is out of play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. Serginho. To Barella. That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Threads one in. Barella. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Gullit really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he finish? Can he get it through? Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Conceição. Barella. Closing in on goal. Now it's Conceição. And he shoots! He's missed, but not by that far. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that has not gone well. Acerbi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tomori, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now it's Gullit. Picked out brilliantly. Played out wide. And here's Barella. Costa Curta. Oh, that's nice. Barella. Fired deep towards the back post. And that should get the job done. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. And we have our very first corner. A header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And he's straight offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla. Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game.
Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. Quality ball. Now it's Dybala. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Gullit. Çalhanoğlu. Now, can they get him away? Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! They've scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking... So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to pass it through. Calhanoglu plays it in. Cleared without hesitation.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Davids. Now it's Rafael Leao. Barella receives it in a good position here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want...
Blitz! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Gullit. Barella. Serginho. Lorenzo Insigne. Now that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. And it's hoisted clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta goes direct. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Barella. Batistuta. Oh, good ball. Real chance! And it's there! Just cruising. They are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played back in. Gatti with the challenge. There's a quick free kick. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Dybala in acres of space out wide. And it's Barella. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Alexis Sanchez. Gullit. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's Rafael Leao. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys. Serginho, and this is Insigne. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Barella. And it's Calhanoglu. Rafael Leao. Oh, easy pickings there. Caught offside that time. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Davids. Cannavaro. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Report.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Morata! Inter Milan have reclaimed it. And here's Morata. And that's going up front in a hurry. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Great vision. Barella gets into a... Oh, what a climb! A real chance and a real let-off.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Barella. Tries... There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Francisco Conceição deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that has left him in a heap. Tomori. Now it's Conceição. Neither side yet able to find the net. Plays the return pass. Thuram.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to...
Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Inzaghi might just make this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Insigne picks it up out wide. And that was very necessary. Now it's Lukaku. Costa Curta cuts it out. Locatelli. Now it's Thuram. Acerbi gets across to intercept that. That's been drilled forward. No, that's been intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. De Rome. Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Goes long and straight. Morata. It's Morata! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
De Rome. Ribéry. Zielinski. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Pass somewhat off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Lukaku. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Opts to play it back. Zielinski. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's a key interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. This and the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
That is good alertness. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Morata. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Insigne. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Serginho receives it in a good position here. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Serginho clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Dybala. He's on it, can he get away?
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour. Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
It's Morata! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Inzaghi. He's had it taken off him. Ribery. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Thuram. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Ribery. Now it's Dybala. Looking to play him in. De Vrij calmly anticipates. Nice sequence of passes this. Tries to play it through. It's Inzaghi! And somehow it stayed out.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ribery. Numero 15. Morata. Numero 9.
Calhanoglu.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Il numero 14.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Il numero 21.
That's tidy.
Il numero 22.
Turns and goes back.
Attenzione, un cambio.
That's a sharp pass. Ribery. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Martinez. And here's Inzaghi. Serginho. Half an hour gone in the second half. Has a look and plays it forward. Filippo Inzaghi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Calhanoglu! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pinged towards the front line. And that has put paid to that. Tomori. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Insigne. He is through here. And he's managed to get free. Plenty to aim at here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Such good technique.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Lorenzo Insigne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rabiot can get it clear. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. And he's lost his man here. Soulé. Chance, surely! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. Out for a throw.
Cambio di giocatori.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. There's the whistle. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. That ball looks a good one. Well, that has not gone well. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy. And his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he can do a lot of covering and recovering. So being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Thuram showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through. Fired deep towards the back post. Now it's Conceição. That's beautifully weighted. And he's onside. Oh, chance for a shot! Cleared away. Oh, well played. Oh, it has a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ribery. Ribery tries making a foray down the right. So we're still where we started right now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Insigne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Serginho. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted. Ricci. And it's Modric. Played out to the left flank. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Ribery. Nagatomo. Now it's Thuram. Acerbi does well to get it back. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rijkaard. Modric. Acerbi cuts it out. And this is Insigne. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ribery. Looking to play him in. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. He is just caressing the ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vlahovic gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
In with the challenge. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Modric. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Conceição.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's got the beating of his man. He's come in hard. And here's Insigne.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to...
I mean, that's 7 to...
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Substitution for Inter, number 90, Lukaku.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
2 bars, 2 bars.
Another throw-in.
Oh.
Cannavaro. Now it's Insigne. Now, can they get him away? And this is Alexis Sanchez. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And the shot's on here. It's Alexis Sanchez! It's in!
Lag, always lag.
The second half off to a spectacular start.
Great
No
connection.
space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Alexis Sanchez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Why?
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And that is as far as they're going to go.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Ricci. Just about up to the hour now. Not the most accurate pass. Barella. Can he finish? There's a goal! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dybala gets a foot in here. That's gone for a throw-in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, what about it? Inter Milan are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, this looks sharp.
No.
That's good running with the ball. De Roon. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the managers...
Alexis Sanchez! Goal, Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution for Inter, number 8, Barella. Coming on the field.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Vlahovic.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pulisic, Vlahovic! And that could have brought them level.
Vlahovic clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ribery deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. this usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Gatti goes direct. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. And he's whipped it across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's hoisted clear. Time added on 4 minutes. Rijkaard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So that's got things underway. Looking for the run. Lovely. Big chance! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Rivaldo. Luis Suarez.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very...
Yamal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's picked out the run. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared without hesitation. There will be a throw-in. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, takes a shot! Koke. He shifted it to the flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet. That's really well manoeuvred. Chips it through. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Morata. And that could set him on his way. He's found some space. Danger averted for now. That's a little off target. Can he get it through?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He could be in here. Driving through the middle. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Rivaldo! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Ball's gone out of play. 15 minutes till half-time. Nicked it back promptly. Azar. Joao Felix. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for a shot! It's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Probing pass. Oh, this is a great position. That's good defending, very good defending. He has found a way through. Hazard with the delivery. And that should get the job done. Can he finish? It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Rivaldo. He's going for goal! That was mighty close. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Rivaldo. De Jong. Now it's Morata. He's had a shot! There's a goal! And they get themselves in front! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop, though.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Aguirre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foot in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Koke. Koke. That's a cute ball. David Villa. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rivaldo, good driving run. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Attendance for this match was 62,005.
And here's Morata. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rudiger gets good distance on it.
Substitution.
He can get that clear. João Felix. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Bale. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Eto'o. Puyol wins the duel this time. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yamal. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Some good work on the right flank here. Nicely weighted ball. João Felix providing an outlet on that flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Hazard. Chance here to counter. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yamal. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Lamine Yamal had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 17.
Nice-looking ball. Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's just...
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Number 18. Alvarez. Number 23.
And the shot! Desperate defending required here. tries to get it clear. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ronaldinho going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test pass. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And they can counter here. Now it's Alvarez. Out to the right. Yamal. He's got away. Nice control. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Lamine Yamal can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Belletti.
Koke simply refused to be outdone there. Threads one in. Great vision. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Alvarez!
Belletti.
Xavi making good progress on the right-hand side. Cruyff. Mbappe. Aguirre gets a foot in here. Now it's Joao Felix.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aims beyond the defence. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land.
Belletti.
Cruyff. Guardiola. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Yamal. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ronaldinho. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's in plenty of space here. Koke. Hazard. Now it's Joao Felix. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That has been slung wide. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Xavi. Oh, this is a... He's having a shot! In he goes again! No, not the best of headers. Guardiola. Ball played for Xavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Triol. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what has happened here? Chooses to go back. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aguirre did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a searching pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Joao Felix. Spread it left. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's good vision. Cruyff. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por
Here we go again
el
then.
dorsal 7.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Now, can they get him? Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, he's been shabby! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Yamal. Now it's Figo. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. And it's Xavi. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Figo. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. No way through. Has a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Koundé. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And it's De Jong. And here's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Can he finish? And one more try. This time, surely. It's a goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Yamal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hazard. Now it's Figo. It's Figo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him.
Oh, good take and the finish! And yes, it's there! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He is through here. And that is expertly dealt with.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, super ball. Alvarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
El dorsal 22, Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Big header!
El dorsal 23.
That's a half-decent try.
Morata certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Isco. That is a great pick out. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. De Jong! Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Isco, and he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Figo could move up a gear here. And Aguirre. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Isco. He has found the way through. Picked out Rafinha! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And it's De Jong. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Figo plays it short. Opts to play it back. De Jong! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Piercing. Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, real chance! This time, surely! And yes, it's there! Two, and we've barely begun here. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Shoots! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well-timed, excellent interception. And he's away. Well, already it looks like game over, and we've hardly begun. He has found the way through. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be...
De Jong! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Triol does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! He has done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Turan. Now it's Alvarez. Hazard. Yamal. Decent chance! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he latch on to this? Look at the space. Alvarez! There's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And it's De Jong. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal! Oh, it's gone in! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Yamal. Alvarez. He's through, now is he in? Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vinicius Junior, and that could set him on his way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. Raul. Chance for a shot! Marvellous goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid take the lead. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. That's a cute ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Raul, Puyol promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's been played through. Poor, robust challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Vigo. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Rudiger. It's a searching pass. Thuram clears it away. Searching pass he's played there. Hazard. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's gone looking for safety. Just about up to the hour now. Ronaldinho. Now it's Yamal. Raul looking to add to his goal. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! And again! Oh, he's been caught napping! Thuram gets across to intercept that. And that's been won straight back. And the counter is on, now then. Oh, super ball. And he's running chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Figo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hazard plays it short. Valde. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hazard. And he stands tall, impenetrable. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's picked out the run. That is a crunching tackle. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Valde clears. De Jong threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. Yamal. And the finish! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 5.
He is through here.
Sustituidos por el dorsal
Very
3,
nicely done.
el dorsal
Yamal's
23,
cross.
el dorsal 16. Se va a
Keep
llevar a
calm
cabo un
and
cambio de
carry on.
jugadores.
That's the job in a nutshell now.
He can run onto that. He's got away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's shaped Figo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4, Hazard. El dorsal 21.
That's really well cleared.
Serán
That has not gone
sustituidos
well.
por el dorsal 10, el dorsal
Great
18.
vision. And the through ball. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Habrá
Well, everything
4
up to the
minutos de
final
descuento.
pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Balde. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. This looks promising. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed.
So bye bye. See you maybe Friday. Have a good day or have a nice, sweet night. Goodbye. Bye bye.